Today on A Commonly Good MTG, we're playing a Golgari deck known as Golgari Death. Why is that? Because we're killing things. How are we doing with it? With a bunch of black and green awesomeness. That's how we're doing it. Alright, so stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I'm your host, inventor of So You Think You Can Fish, the card game, Dr. You Can't Suck It. Yes, thank you. Filmed before a live studio audience. Thank you so much. You can't suck it. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on the Aether Hub, hosted by the MTGA-Assistant-Meta, and it referred to it as Golgari Death. Golgari Death. And I thought, man, I haven't played a good Golgari deck in a while. Let's see what this one's got going for it. Now, when I took a look, I thought, it's Golgari cards. But the thing is it's a lot of cool Golgari cards. Golgari is black and green, and we got a lot of cool stuff going on here. So I'm really hoping that this particular mix will be fun and interesting. So let's take a quick look at the deck, and then we'll go out and we'll crush some hopes and dreams. All right, what do we got? We got Death Touch 1/1 Toxic, Creature Kill, look at your opponent's hand and get rid of something. This is a great card as far as its sorcery. You gotta go get a basic card and/or create a fight, which is going to work out great with the Phyrexian Obliterator. We'll get to that in a little bit. Creature kill, creature planeswalker kill. Another fight card. You can tell we're starting to pile up on the fights right here. Fight rigging, which mostly it makes one of your guys one stronger every turn, which isn't that great. It's all right. But what it is that usually it's the fact the hideaway. If you get to jump something up to 7, we got a lot of 5s, 6s in here. We can get to 7 quickly. We get something for free. This Glissa is fantastic, mostly because she's got First Strike and Death Touch, meaning pretty much every fight she gets into, she's going to win and not die because of First Strike. It only takes 1 point to do Death Touch. And whenever she deals combat damage to a player, you can draw a card, you can destroy a target enchantment, or you can move up to 3 counters from a target permanent. Archfiend is a flying 6/6, and also anytime an opponent's creature dies, its controller loses 2 life. Suck it, opponent! Phyrexian Obliterator, whenever a source deals damage to Obliterator, that source's controller sacrifices that many permanents. It doesn't say non-land, this says permanents. So that means lands, whatever, man, they're going to have to suck it. Gika's Command it's a Swiss Army knife, does 2 of the following. 2 +1/+1 counters and up to 1 creature, and it gains lifelink. Destroy each creature with power 2 or less. Return 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand, or each opponent sacrifices a creature with the highest power amongst creatures they control. Sheoldred comes out, and they have to kill, at the sacrifice, a non-creature token or planeswalker. If they got 8 or more cards in their graveyard, you can then pay 5 to flip this into the Saga, which you could target a creature or planeswalker they control. And then each opponent mills 3 cards and discards 3 cards. And you take all creatures from all graveyards back into the battlefield under your control. And that is an incredible effect. The problem is it's slow. It's slow. Vorinclex comes out, Trample Reach. You get to take 2, force cards and put them into your hand. And then if you happen to have 8 mana, you can mill 10 cards, put 2 creature cards from amongst them into the battlefield, which is fantastic. Then you distribute 7 +1/+1 counters on any number of target creatures you control. And then your creatures all get the ability to fight for 1 mana. 1 mana. This starts a fight! That ought to be awesome, provided you have good stuff out, like the Phyrexian Obliterator, who loves to get into fights. And we got the Phyrexian Fleshgorger, who's a 3/3 or 7/5 and has menace and lifelink. And the reward is that they have to pay life equal to this guy's power to be able to touch it. All good. All the stuff is fantastic. It's just a swirly milkshake of awesome green and black cards. Let's just see if the balance is right. Let's take it out and cause some heartache. All right, before we do, though, let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Dear Black King Cockerel, who lives within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as I attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentation of the women. I've been against raziel. Keep 2 mana. That should be important enough to sit here with thumb up our butt. Alright, at least we can kill 2 guys. Probably. Alright, we need some mana. Where are we going to get it from? Top of the deck? Hopefully. You coming in fast from miles above me? I can't. I swear to God, people. Am I playing the same goddamn deck? Alright, we got a Phyrexian Fleshgorger. That's a good way to be. Fight rigging coming out next turn. Hope we get some other better mana than what we got. You're not countering. You're just going to play the... You take the 3, huh? Alright, Archfiend of the Dross is a good place to drop some fight rigging. Don't be touching my fight rigging. You don't got it, man. And Glissa. Hey, Glissa is a beast right now. I mean, she can kill 3 dudes, I believe, without anything else happening. What are you up to up there? 4? I'll hold off on Sheoldred. We're going to send Glissa in. Nice. All right, let's go. Let's see what we can do. This guy wants to be squirrely. I'm sure he's got some invulnerableness up there or something to that effect. We go after his hand? I think we should. Apparently we couldn't for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, because this started at the beginning of combat. Nice. All right, Sheoldred, start doing what you do best. Killing. So you got 6 up there. All right, so they're all ability my ability to cut down. He wants to pop something to kill off the fight rigging, maybe? I don't know. Let's just splash in the puddle. That sounds like a good time. You don't have the ability to block flying, man. Wheel of Misfortune. Turn, turn, turn. And what travels shall we hear? Let's burn that gone. All right, we're good. And the game is... There we go. I had no choice, man. Victory! Alright, up against intro pick 616. Intro. 1, 2, 3. Done. What do we got here? 5, 5, 4. Okay on the blacks, though. Finally. Alright, if he's playing mono red, Phyrexian Obliterator is going to be horrible for him. And that looks exactly what he's doing. Deck's just teasing me at this point. Let's go get that other black that we need so badly. Right there. Alright, we're looking perfect. We can get 2 Obliterators. They're not going to be happy. Mono red, you're going to die. You're going to not like Phyrexian Obliterator. Because this guy will make you sacrifice everything that you have. I hate it. I mean, his only real hope is just to power past me so quickly I can't do anything about it. Auto pay. Alright, now's the part where you pee your pants. You can just... No, you're just drawing cards. You're hoping you can just shoot me in the face. I can life gain out of this thing? I can. Alright, let's do this. Let's 2 or less, and lifelink. All in. There we go. That feels much better. I'm surprised you haven't left the game yet. Drink your tea there. I gotta commend you, my friend. I mean, you were actually holding this in. You're trying. You're still trying. There, you have, like, whatever, maybe like a 2% chance of success at this point. All right. If you could do 11 points of damage with the card in your hand. There we go. Boom, boom! Goes the room. Victory! Alright, we're playing against diatomaceousearth. 1-2, 2 mana. Alright, we'll pull third right there. Alright, number 2. Let's go ahead and put out a nice Duress. And he's got 2 Arlens. Let's just get rid of the Coffin. Why do you keep dancing around on me? What do we got here? Black, black. Alright, let's Archfiend. You're on 3 or 4? Alright, Glissa. No attacks. We're totally cool. She is a great defender. This is a guy rocking. Just 1 in the graveyard. So Sheoldred's not going to be my best friend. I can put it out and you have to sacrifice something. I'm a little afraid about fight rigging with the Liberator there because that's one that destroys target's enchantments. Yeah. We put Sheoldred out anyway. Why not? Extend the board a little bit. Alright, so our Archfiend is going to kill us if we don't lose it soon. We got to finish this game off. Death Touch First Strike is so fantastic. What you got up there? 2, so Sheoldred's not going to be doable. Let's put it out. See what he's got in his hand. All right, I got 2 of them now. All right, he's down to 8. He's afraid. He could probably go after the Liberator, but what can it do? Yeah, this guy's flying. At least you can block flying. You don't have anything in your hand that's going to help out with that. That was pure desperation right there. And we win! Vicious, brutal aggression. Victory! We're playing against Guided. 3 mana. Go for the throat. No creatures, though. That's a problem. It had nothing but pain lands. All right, Guided. Come on, my man. I'd like you to actually do something. Oh, 3 pain lands. That is not great. What is this guy? Mono red again, huh? Zazzy. All right, we're taking some hits. Out the Fleshgorger. I'd like to get a little bit of life gain out while we have the opportunity. It's a good target for some prize fighting. He just took the damage. That's not great. Put him on a field where he's got nothing going on. Why couldn't I play this? Oh, it's an artifact creature, that's why. And they're taking some Boris. What do? Distribute icons, mill, and everything can fight. I have to have 8 mana for that. How much do I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got some tricks in his hand, apparently. Kill it while it's down. Kill it while it's down. All right, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got enough for the full meal deal there, so let's just hold off. Problem is, yeah, we're down so low on life, it's not a great position to be in. We're down to 5. All right, let's send it in. All right, so you've got a couple of 1/1s. They have the potential for, well, one has potential for growth. He's looking for cards. He's hoping for anything that's going to help him out. He's only got 1 mana. That's not a great place to be. He's got the 2. Two creature amongst them into the battlefield. Alright, send it in the lifelinker. That's what's the most important part of this nutritious breakfast. What you can do? Let them both get killed? You can take 7. Alright, and we win. That was fun. Victory! Alright, playing against Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf. Not enough blacks to be able to play an Obliterator, but maybe we can grow there. Bushwhack will help. So we got some time, so let's wait. Because if I can do Bushwhack with the Phyrexian Obliterator, that'll be space awesome. Alright, Papa Smurf has got no sleeves and he's got no pet. What's wrong with this guy? Non-creature, alright. All that is Bushwhack. That's it, baby. There you go. See if your Death Touch enjoys my Death Touch. Alright, so you're playing mono black. You got the chops to potentially just kill everything I put out. Just like that. That's how we play the game. We just kill each other's creatures over and over again. You're gonna go digging for black mana like a sucker. Oh, there you go. You gonna kill him now? Nope. All right, Papa Smurf. How much it cost to pump them? One apiece? It's not going to matter. He'll just pump above it. You want to take it out now? You're giving up now, boy. Evan tells me it's a rat. You really want to lose? That's 4 of your lands gone, my friend. All right, you got 2 mana. And we win! Victory! Alright, we are with Golgari Death. Golgari Death on Aether Hub says that it had a 48% win rate. You know what my rate was? Mine was 82. 82! Yeah, I don't know what it was. I saw a lot of mono red today, and this deck chews up mono red. The deck I was the most scared about was a mono black. It did very well against mono black as well. So, yeah, this deck did fantastic today. Just fantastic. Who was the MVP of this deck? It was Phyrexian Obliterator. He was the guy that when you got to, you just were like, okay, that's it. You know, this game's going to end now. Thing is he costs so much. It's that 4 black in a mixed deck. It is so hard to get to sometimes. Luckily, Bushwhack is the perfect companion for Phyrexian Obliterator. Because you either use them to force the fight, or use them to go get the extra black mana that you need to be able to put them out. So, that was the combo that made that work out particularly well. Was this deck competitive? Hold on, I got the hiccups now. I'm going to say yes. Yeah, I think this was a competitive deck. I mean, Aether Hub says it's less than 50%. I say it's way above 50%. I thought that it was definitely casually competitive. This is definitely the kind of stuff you're going to pull out for fun. Absolutely. I'm going to say this is a competitive deck. Was this deck fun? Yeah, it was fun. I mean, the thing I liked about it was that we had a bunch of dudes who are good for fighting. Thing is that there wasn't much of a way of protecting them. They didn't do much other than just sort of attack, but they were scary to your opponent. Archfiend of the Dross is a flying 6/6, and it's hard. Of course, you're sitting there with the time on it, which isn't long. And if you don't get the job done in the amount of time that's out there, you're screwed completely. Plus, I've seen them remove counters from him, which means your immediate death, which was not fun. Gix's command works so well with this deck, eliminating everything that's going on. Anyways, this deck is very good in the current meta for taking out aggro and and then putting up against fights against it. The life link that you get out of Gix's command and the Phyrexian Fleshgorger, that just lets you weather the aggro issues. I'm not sure how well we're going to do against like mono white soldiers. You're just not seeing as much out there. I'm happy because I can't stand it. Anyways, it was a fun deck to play if you're into just sort of fighting people, doing some brawling. Was this deck interesting? You know, okay, so all of these cards, they're getting kind of old at this point. We've seen them before. We've seen the interaction of them. This is just, it's a nice cliche version of a Golgari deck. Still, what I did find interesting with it was, well, I like the combo between, I like how Bushwhack worked well with this deck. I really like that. I like how Duress was able to go and give me insight into your opponent's hand. Even if I wasn't even removing a card, I just like the fact that I could take a look to see what I'm fighting against. We had enough creature removal to be able to do some decent stuff. Fight rigging is always fun. I like that surprise that it jumps out with. Plus, Sheoldred and Vorinclex, they're okay for what they do. I kind of wish we had more time with them so that we could activate them, use their abilities. It's just that Vorinclex requires 8, you know, and you're going to jump from 5 to 7 with putting Vorinclex out, but still you got to pay for it, 1 at a stinky time. And so being able to get to his 8 ability is rough. Sheoldred, on the other hand, you got to wait around until you got 8 in somebody's graveyard, right? Not yours, but your opponent's. That takes a while. So these guys are slow. They're like slow mana. I'm not a big fan of that. Phyrexian Obliterator is simple, pure awesomeness. So altogether, I mean, you got a lot of great cards. They work okay together. But my interesting quotient is going to be down a little bit on this one, just because it's getting a little tired at this point. Still, so let's add this up. It's a very competitive deck. Lots of fun to play. Even if it is a little boring, it is definitely fun. And that's what matters. If you're looking to have a nice competitive time playing with a fun deck, this is definitely one of those decks you want to keep in your back pocket. All right, so I'm going to rate this deck as solid A. Solid A. If you decide to play with this deck, I hope that you have as much fun with it as I did. All right, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. See you next time, Space Cowboys. Later.